Greetings, Primordial comrades, and welcome to Primordial Empire. This is yet another cell/evolution inspired game. We've been seeing quite a few of these recently. I think this is the 6th one that we're covering this year, but unlike the other ones, which are more spore-inspired evolution-based games, this is a colony sim on a microscopic level. So, less floating around as a single cell evolving over time, and more managing a microscopic world to create a thriving colony. So, today we're going to try a first impression of the game. We're going to go through the tutorials to see how it plays, and we'll see how we feel about it. So, let's get started. First steps. Learn how to control Primordial Empire. Get to know your best little friends, the stem cells. Feed your stem cells so they can grow and multiply. Instruct them to evolve into more complex organisms, plants. Learn how this uses up stockpile resources. Alright, let's go. This is a very early version of the game, by the way. This game is on Steam. I'm going to put it in the description as well. And already having a tutorial is pretty huge. So we've got WASD and mouse wheel. Do we click? Yay! Oh. Yes, good. Use space or the pause button in the top right corner to pause/resume the game. Is that slow? Use plus or minus. There we go. We are learning... Oh. There we go. We are learning some very basic things here, but I think it's nice because not a lot of people... I think colony management is a very thriving genre, but we don't usually have a lot of people sort of... It's a thriving genre, but it's a niche one. It's not like an RPG or something, so every time somebody might be new to it, and so it's nice to refresh all of this stuff. Hold control to show movement paths. Oh, look at them. These are the paths. Alright. Click on a stem cell to get information about it. Hi, Diva. Stem cells form the backbone of every colony. They produce plasma, a stockpile resource. See top left and develop the plants you want to grow. Click the right mouse button to deselect the stem cell. Watch your stem cells produce plasma. Alright, we're watching. I will say one note that I have already is this font. I love it. It's very pretty. However, I do know some people who are, for example, dyslexic or who might have some other eyesight or reading problems. It's not a very accessible font. I wonder if there are options for the game to have a plain font that's more accessible. There we go. Stem cells require food particles. They can find these in the environment. That's this little marine snow. Or you can feed them directly. Feed your stem cells using the tool Use Food Rations. To do this, either click the button in the right edge of the screen, or use the quick select wheel by holding the right click button. Ooh. Oh. This tool consumes stored food rations. You just received 5 rations. Use them all. Click and drag for multiple in a row. Click the right mouse button or use the button norm or cursor above the tool button to deselect the tool. Ah, okay. Oh, beautiful. Whoa. Sometimes unwanted or defective organisms need to be removed for the good of the colony. Remove the 4 misplaced protein incubators using the recycle tool. Click and hold left mouse button to recycle organisms. Click the right mouse button or use the button normal cursor to deselect the tool. Alright. Gotcha. There we go. So I told them to be removed, right? Oh no, I just recycled a cell. I just recycled a stem cell as well. Now use a more sustainable way to feed your stem cells. Plant 10 microagaves. These plants require fertile ground and light to thrive and cost 1 protein and 1 mineral to place. You've just received an ample supply of these. Misplace a microagave and let it starve. Then remove the remains of the misplaced starved microagave. Okay, let's try doing that. What button? There we go. B for build mode. So where do we think would be a misplaced thing? Where there's no air? Oh, maybe no fertile ground. This is not fertile ground. There we go. How many did you want me to place? 10. Look at that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's speed up the game. So now this diva is gonna starve. You're not starving. It's actually healing. Turns out I didn't misplace it that much. Starvation. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, now it's dropping its hit points. I see. There it goes, slowly dropping its health. And dead. And then we go to the recycle and we clean it up. I'm an overachiever. This colony is viable. Are you ready to turn in your tasks and return to the main menu? You will earn stars. Sure. We did it. We did it, gang. We got stars. I don't know if these stars mean anything, but let's go to the next one. We see shinies. We need shinies. Are these cells scrit? Plant the cornerstone of every colony, the vesicle hub. Vesicles will sprout from it and set about collecting stockpile resources to distribute to other plants. Cultivate grubbers to break down larger resource deposits so that the vesicles can collect them. This is how you quickly and easily access the basic stockpile resources in Primordial Empire, protein and minerals. However, this will not work forever. Interesting. Let's learn. I love the sounds and the feel of the game so far. I think it's really cool, really chill, and lovely. Collect free-floating stockpile resources, plant a vesicle hub at the marked location. It will spawn a vesicle that will start collecting resources in range and line of sight of its hub. So we go to here. Oh, that's always that. Okay, we go to here. Aha, so that is gonna be, this is N, this is B. So we press N. Apparently it doesn't work. Okay, never mind. Vesicle hub, do you have a range? Oh, there you go. That's its range. Lovely noises, honestly. Distribution point for plasma and spawns vesicles. All right, let's see. Protein particles. Okay. A vesicle will now grow and start collecting free-floating resource particles. To speed up this process, grow 2 additional vesicles by enabling their production chains in the vesicle hub. Click the hub and enable the highlighted production chains. Okay. So we click the hub. Gather resources delivered. Ah. Okay. I think we did it. Oh, they're growing. Ooh, they're growing. Only free-floating resources can directly be collected by vesicles. Oh, look at it. Hi, Diva. Ooh, she's working. Some resources are condensed into harvestable clusters. These clusters must be broken down using grubbers. Plant a grubber burrow next to harvestable resource clusters to break them down. Ensure that the clusters are in range of the grubber burrow. Alright. So presumably it's this cyst. Delicious cyst. Grubber burrow. So this is their range. They're definitely in range. Whoa, the burrow is big. All right, who's gonna build my burrow? Look at them go. Oh, they've built it. So do I... Oh. Autotrophy. Generates calories, no questions asked. Well, we love to see that. I'm glad you do that. Okay, yeah, this needs to be powered. This one just feeds itself. What is this place? Oh, we can't click it. But this is like the colony heart. Heart of the colony. Ah, okay. Harvestable resources need to be tagged for breakdown. Each cluster can support a limited number of grubbers, indicated by the white dots when hovering your mouse over them. Now tag 2 harvestable resource clusters for grubbers to break down. Vesicles will collect them as long as they're within range and line of sight. Oh, so grubbers just break them down, but then you still need the vesicles to collect them. Okay, so how do I do this? How do I tag? Oh, okay, you're tagged. Oh, there's another thing actually. Can I? Oh, sorry. I want to tag that actually because it's a different resource. Is that in range? No, it's out of range. Never mind. Then tag that one. This poor little shrimp. Hi, shrimp. You're adorable. Oh, what a hard worker. What a hard worker you are. Plant another grubber burrow. Assign more than one grubber to the same resource cluster. Break down all resource cluster. Okay, so we go to basic production. We get another grubber burrow. Three to each. I mean, 2 to each. Is there any more resources that I haven't seen? Right, nice. And then we have to recycle all the grubber clusters. But they won't be able to pick that up, right? Because they're out of range of the vesicles. Let's see them work for a bit. What was the button to hide the UI? Tab. That was in the previous tutorial. Look at them go! That one's almost done, I think. Amazing. That one too. So now we can assign them all to here. Did these grubbers just get evicted? No, they just went to bed for a bit. They're really struggling to break this one down though. This will take a while. Oh, so did I call these agaves? When they are very clearly agave. Listen. Don't come for me. I was just thinking about it. I was like, I'm sure I said that wrong. This may not be the first video I'm recording today, okay? Okay, here we go. It's at 4, 2, 1. What? They were edging me. Okay, there we go. Almost there. Come on, lads, you can do it. I believe in you. There we go. Wonderful. So now we recycle. Yay, we did it. Complete the tasks. Production and food chains. We grow. The shinies are not enough. We need more. What was the first one? We came to be. Stockpile resources, plasma, protein, minerals, later DNA. are needed everywhere and in considerable amounts for placing plants, for their upkeep, later for trade, upgrades, and much more. Therefore, it is important to develop sustainable sources for the stockpile resources. Additionally, learn an important concept. A functioning ecosystem is a network of interdependent organisms. Every organism needs energy, calories, and this energy must come from somewhere. Let's go! Look at this cozy place. Let's establish our presence and plant 2 vesicle hubs. One here. And one there. You should always start with 1 or 2 vesicle hubs to get some vesicles out. They will gather resources and supply your other plants. Are you in range? Yes, you are. This one's sort of in range of both. So these, once we break these down, they will be taken care of. Cool. Until now, we've been collecting resources from the environment, but that is not sustainable for long. Tap into a renewable protein source. Grow 3 protein incubators. Fertile ground. Where do you need to be done? This small plant filters amino acids from fertile ground and turns them into protein. This fragile process must happen in the veil of darkness. So that's sunlight. And this is darkness. Cool. Alright. How many did you say? 3. Let's go. I did not read the note. Excellent. Now we can enrich our ecosystem. Complete the food chain. Plant a feeder hub near your micro agaves and stem cells. Feeder hubs run on protein and spawn feeder cells, predators that hunt stem cells. They produce a nutrient-rich pulp, which they feed to other plants. A beautiful symbiotic cycle. So wait, we're hunting our own stem cells? Spawns feeder cells that eat stem cells or amino berries and in turn feed other plants. Cool. Where do you want it? So can you explain to me why we do this? Wait. So we get... These are stem cells. Have we seen a feeder cell? Oh. That was a vesicle. Okay, okay. Feeder cell! Oh! She's hungry. Okay, that's pretty cool. So its health is growing. And then it produces... What do you produce? Nutrient-rich pulp, which they feed to other plants. Where is this pulp? Let's put this feeder to use. We currently lack a source of mineral. Place a mineral extractor at the highlighted mineral patch. This plant will sustainably produce mineral, but relies on symbiotic feeding from feeder cells. We'll continue once a suitably placed mineral extractor has been fed. Alright. Whoa, it's huge. I want to build it over there, make room for another one in case we want that later. Which we won't, but okay. Hope that counts as suitably placed. That's still going. Is it suitable? Okay, it's suitable. So these guys they don't produce a resource, they just feed them directly. Okay, okay. Cool. Symbiotic feeding. Call feeder cells to transfer their excess calories to this plant. Ah. Tethered. Donate food. Cool. Always check what the plant you want to grow needs. Every plant must get its energy calories from somewhere, whether it's light, protein, feeder cells, etc. Pay attention to production chains that produce calories. Some plants have alternative energy sources. Click on a micro agave. Click on a micro agave. Its production chains are listed in the info panel. The second production chain is an alternative energy source, symbiotic feeding. Activate symbiotic feeding in a micro agave. Okay, so this is crop growth, fertile ground and light. We enable that. And now it gets fed, which makes the food production go faster. I would like to see the calorie count of these things. I guess you mouse over it, but how do I see your calories? Oh, there you go. That's its calories. Okay, cool. You have to mouse over them to see the calories though. I would like to see that in the info panel, I think. Starvation! Uh-oh. Let's disable that, right? No starvation, please. Thank you. Sorry. Plant another feeder hub. Get a total of 6 feeder cells by enabling their production chains in the feeder hubs. Activate symbiotic feeding. Okay, okay. At once by holding shift. Okay. I got you. I got you. Cool. Where do I put this? We kind of wanted to have a line of sight. So maybe here? Because it seems like they don't have direct lines of sight to each other. So yeah, we'll put you here. Hope that's a good place to put ya. And then, shift-click, toggle this chain for all organisms of this type. What's your problem? Starvation! What do you need? Oh, it's missing protein, so we did not place it correctly. I'm sorry. Rest in peace. We're gonna place you here. This guy's got a range of protein available. So now you should be getting protein from these. Anyway, the tutorial is done. Let's go. Coagulations. This colony is viable. No starvation, never mind. I got my 3 stars, that's all I wanted. Exploration and expansion. We are blocked. We need out. Use pheromones to attract your cells, explore the surroundings, and expand. Do this by placing a series of interconnected vesicle hubs. Here we learn another important basic concept, range and line of sight. Almost every organism in Primordial Empire has a perception range and can only target its goals if it has line of sight. Walls and repulsive pheromone trails block line of sight. Navigate around them. Let's go! This colony can't grow because its resources are limited. We need to explore the surroundings to find a better settlement location. We can use the tool Attractive Pheromone to send cells to a specific location. Try it out 3 times. Cool. Explore and expand until you find a suitable settlement location with light and resources. Continuously plant vesicle hubs to expand your colony. Always send enough stealth stemstones along, as no plants can grow without them. You can create waypoints with attractive pheromones by holding down Shift. Okay. Huh. Right. So you want those vesicle hubs? Like that? Am I understanding correctly to sort of create a supply line? Or do we want one here as well? Do the vesicle hubs have to be chained to each other? Or can they... Wait, what do you say? It doesn't say. Can distribute plasma like a vesicle hub, but has no vesicles and no biomass. Right. I'm just worried we've got these resources that we're leaving behind, so I'll put you here as well. And then let's continue. There's some fertile ground there. Go on, lads. Okay, I hope I'm doing it right. It's red. Do I need to put this one like this so it works as a lighthouse? Ooh, what about there? Yes. But we need to summon them again. Visit. Explore. Still no sunlight. Oh, never mind. I believe we have found some light. Ooh, and big resources. Okay. Neat. Wow. This location is perfect for a settlement. Let's feed them as well. Why can't I feed you? There you go, gang. Cool. Establish a small colony. Micro-agave, protein incubators, feeder hubs, mineral extractors. You'll want to restrict your cell's movement. Okay, let's see. So we definitely want to build another vesicle hub that can talk to that vesicle hub. Like this. We've now got a vesicle chain. Okay, this is good. Then the next thing we want is the micro agaves. Do they need fertile ground? Okay. So what are these? Wild agave. Do we need to clean them up? Or can we just sort of live in between them? I don't know if that's fertile. I think it was. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need a few more. I mean, we could put some more up there. I don't know if you want them all in the same place or if you want them a little bit spread out. All right. Also, let's check out what's over here. Protein incubator. All right. Now it's time for the protein incubators. They also need fertile ground, right? But these must be in the darkness, so this will be up here. Then we need a feeder hub. The upkeep for these is plasma. Feeder hub. What does the feeder hub feed? Okay, a mineral extractor. What are you missing? Mineral extractors need the feeder hubs. Right. No grubber burrows? I want a grubber burrow. Oh no. Oh, okay. Okay. What do you need? Why are you unhappy? Oh, you just did not have a placement. Okay. Grubber burrow over there. Do I need to like bring the stem cells along? I think so, right? Because otherwise they're not gonna get there. Is this the only place that produces stem cells? The heart of our colony? Colony heart. Where are stem cells born? Where did the stem cells be born from? But yeah, I think we definitely want to bring the stem cells over, and then they can just eat here, you know? There's a lot of food there now, so they will be able to eat. Do you guys need any food on the road? Yeah, they need food on the road. Don't die. All right, let's go back to normal speed. Grubbers. I'm gonna put you on those. And then feeder hub. So you hunt stem cells. Right now, we're a little bit stem cell insecure, so I'm gonna... Is there no way for me to automate? Oh no, they said you can make a waypoint, right? By holding shift. Oh, that's like a trail. Okay. That's pretty cool though. If we just want people to explore, we could just call for 3 of them. Alright, so we're mining that, we're gathering those. This is nice. Now let's talk about those mineral extractors. You want 2 of them? Damn. Okay, so in that case, let's create the feeder hub here. I'm just worried that the feeder hub is gonna starve. 2 times feeder hub as well. Oh, wow. Okay. And then 2 times mineral extractor. Is there any mineral elsewhere? No. Okay. What are these guys? Okay. Alright, so then mineral extractor. Nice. I sure hope you guys don't starve. Yeah, look, we have our stem cells just happily living here. That's nice. Although they do all seem a little bit hungry. So maybe we need more of them. What do you need? Fertile ground and light. You have those things, so... Doesn't seem like we need that much maintenance for these. Starvation! Yeah, I was worried that might happen. I was worried that might happen. Can I bring in another series of stem cells? Oh, oops. I want a waypoint, you guys. Let's see. Let's see if they thrive over there. Oops. I did not mean to let go of shift. Alright, let's see if they can come over. Ooh, look at them go. Do you make your own stem cells? No, you just make vesicles. Where can I get stem cells? Just from the heart? But okay, now we have a nice swarm of stem cells over there. Actually, can I also get a couple of you to just feed these guys? There you go. Oh, these poor stem cells. They just got hunted. Hunted down. Right. At times you want to restrict your cell's movement. Use repulsive pheromones. Use filter buttons to allow stem cells to pass. So... that's neat. You could just sort of make a wall. Huh. Neat. Alright. We got time for one more. I kind of want to do all the tutorials though. You know, that'll make a longer video. But maybe that's fine? We produce, we refine, we grow more. Here we learn about strategic resources. These resources are needed for advanced plants and production chains, and unlike stockpile resources, they are not depleted through use. Strategic resources are harder to come by and usually found only in specific biomes. Salt in salt barrens, toxins in fungal biomes, sulfur in hydrothermal biomes. The exception is enzymes, which can be produced anywhere from large amounts of proteins. This is what we'll be doing here. Also familiarize yourself with colony scores. The most basic is biomass, an indication of your colony size. Many scenarios will require your colony to reach a certain biomass before you can complete them. Let's go! Establish a foothold for your colony. Alright. We've done this before, so let's do it real quick. Alright, here's our little colony. We've established some food. We've established even the little feeder hub, even though there's nothing to feed at the moment. And I had to look a little bit extra. Ooh, stuff down there. To find this patch of greenery in the darkness, but we did it. Let's continue. Very good. The size of your colony is measured by its biomass. See above. Expand your colony until it reaches a biomass of 30. Hover your mouse over the biomass indicator to see how much your different organisms contribute to the biomass. Many scenarios will require reaching a certain biomass as a basic objective. Prepare for a large investment. Plant 3 protein pods to expand the colony's storage capacity. These plants require only light. Achieve plus 15 protein balance. Alright, cool. Nice, look at that little summary. That's cute. Alright, let's put down some protein pods. There's not much happening up here, so maybe this is where they can go. It doesn't fit over there. Three protein pods. I said 3 protein pods. Lovely. Alright, these These boys are gathering that. I feel like we definitely want a few more of these then, don't we? Protein incubators? Can't afford a mineral extractor. What? Right, we got some protein incubators over there. And these really only need, oh, they do need plasma. We should make sure that there's a nice little plasma network here. And also I want to make sure, oh, there's a vesicle right there. Okay, so we do have a vesicle hub there. I'm wondering if we can explore down here though, because there's a lot of things over there. And I'm interested in seeing what lives down there. We could put a micro agave here, get some stem cells to visit down here, and then have a thing hunt them and feed the micro agave. Right, I feel like that's a thing. Are you gonna starve? It's dying! No! Rest in peace. Yeah, maybe that's what we need to do. Right? So, this feeder hub could feed a micro agave here. Just the one? I don't know how much you need. Alright, we've successfully expanded our colony. And we're trying to make some of these things grow here in the dark so that there can be stem cells that survive here so that we could potentially gather that. I don't know if that's gonna work though. Let's see what's next. Advanced colonies require not only the familiar stockpile resources, but also the strategic ones. Plant an enzyme distillery to produce the strategic resource enzymes. Okay. This plant converts large amounts of protein into the strategic resource enzymes. Needs light. Does it need... Just needs those. Okay. Well, there's light up here. So, we have a tiny stem cell here and it's about to be hunted down. Yep. I don't think this is self-sufficient yet. The stem cells, we have to keep sending them down here or else they don't provide enough food. But maybe you can build a sort of stairway down by just adding more of these agaves and having feeder hubs up here and then slowly expanding downwards. I guess we can work on that during any further things. Okay, the enzyme distillery will produce enzymes. They can be used to cultivate berry grass. Okay, interesting. Plant 2 berry grasses near a crystal patch. The amino berries produced there will serve as an alternative food source for stem cell hunting organisms like feeder cells. Ah, see, that's what you need to do. Okay. See, I was thinking with the knowledge that we already had, but there was just knowledge that I didn't have yet. Okay. So we're gonna need more enzymes to produce amino berries. A delicious and healthy alternative to stem cells. Okay, so first, I'm gonna double up if we can. Oh, we're almost there. Actually, we don't need Miss Crabina anymore. Grubber burrow, goodbye. And then, let's produce another one of these. Alright, we did it. Look at this lively little colony. We even added a few more agaves over here just to make sure that they are actually providing a small stem cell population in case anything needs a little something brought to it by a stem cell. But I think it's quite cute. I think it's nice. It works. And, oh, they're bringing a thing to a thing. They're missing some over here. I feel like maybe we need an extra vesicle hub just because this place is very overloaded. But there we go. It's nice. Let's go. Well done. 3 stars, everybody. Combat. We defend. We push back. Learn about combat in Primordial Empire. Cultivate the most basic defensive organism, the Lancet cell. These are our standard soldiers. They automatically defend against intruding cells and can also be ordered to attack enemy nests. Defend your colony against invading enemies, then track their source and eliminate them. Let's go. This'll be fun. This cave is contested. We need to protect ourselves against incoming attacks. Plant a Lancet hive. Lancet cells automatically attack enemy cells. To attack enemy plants, you must mark the plant first. Lancet cells can survive for a long time far from their hive and can therefore be deployed anywhere using pheromones. Alright. Where do we put you? What do you need? It does have a description. Prove to be useful gardeners, clearing away undesirable wild growth. Right. Well, I'll just put you down. Is there a highlighted spot? Nope. Just put you down anywhere then. Right there. It's a big nest. There we go. Oh, they're growing. Ooh, they need minerals. So they need minerals to grow. There we go. That'll be faster. Faster delivery of minerals. We have 1 mineral extractor. I mean, does it really cost us anything to put down Miss Buggy? Grubber Burrow? We can collect that. Cave grass. What are those? Oh, to tag and attack. Cool. We can tag and attack things now. Are you gonna be able to collect that? I think you are. Alright, the Lancet cells. They're grown. Let's go. Oh. Enemy incursion. Gather the Lancet cells. Defeat them. Go on, Lancet cells. Defeat the enemy. Whoa. Pursue. Oh, are we attacking our own cells? Don't kill our own cell. Right, we killed them. Well done, but they came from somewhere, so they'll just keep coming unless we kill them at their source. Find and destroy the nest. Alright. Use waypoints by holding shift. We know about that one. Where did they come from? Up or down? It doesn't seem to be much of a down. Let's explore quickly. I feel like they came from up. They came from there, right? Yes. Oh, I see the enemy. Go, go, go. Guys, there's an enemy in our house. Nice. And we found their home. Go, go, go. Your nasty little home. They're so cool. Let's slow-mo them. I want to see. Nice. Do we see its hit points? No, we don't see its hit points. We just see it being destroyed. I guess it's just shrinking as it's being killed. That's nice. Yeah, we did it. Well done. Another 3 stars for us. Okay, final Tutorial. Making friends. We cooperate. We tame. Not every foreign organism is an enemy. Many wild neutral organisms are simply part of the ecosystem. Many of these wild organisms can be befriended, offering our colony unique bonuses. Befriending neutrals requires 2 resources: DNA, the final stockpile resource, and complexity. Complexity is our colony's measure of brain power, generated by cultivating interconnected neurons. That's interesting. With it, we learn to connect, we learn to understand the ways and needs of foreign organisms. By giving them what they seek, we earn their loyalty. Let's go. Let's go. This cave is home to foreign organisms, but they are not enemies. We should approach them peacefully. Perhaps they can be tamed into cooperation. To understand their ways, we must grow a brain. We'll need DNA, the final resource. Collect 10 DNA. Okay, cool. Looks like we have another start, like a fresh start to a new colony. So let's go ahead and set it up. Gonna start with the vesicle hub. We'll place one right here. There's a lot to collect at the beginning. Doesn't seem to be any sunlight. Do you generate light? Let me check. Does this work as light? Yes. Okay, so we do have some of these that we can plant, which we should make use of the light that we have early on. If we need to destroy any of these to make room for something else, that'll be good. There we go. Just to make sure we have some food to maintain a colony. And let's continue. Oh, look, this thing also has DNA in it. That's pretty cool. So we're starting out quite small, but don't worry. We will grow. We will become much larger. We have 30 stem cells at the moment, but we can grow. Also, there was just some loose DNA floating around, so I believe these are our friends. Hi! Are you a friend or an evil thing? I think this is just a friend. Oh, it is eating stuff. Maybe it'll eat us if we get too close. But yeah, we continue exploring and we continue growing. We found a treasure trove of DNA down here. Can stem cells collect the DNA? Can they get that far down though without dying? We shall find out. Okay, I don't think stem cells can collect it, so I think we'll have to make sure that we can get vesicles to collect that. Alright, we got our vesicles collecting the DNA. Let's see what's next. Ooh, complexity. Grow 5 neurons. They have to grow next to each other so they can connect and produce complexity. Achieve 10 complexity. Let's take a look. So they need DNA and they need minerals and proteins. Close by neurons connect to form a network that can exchange and process information. The more connections, and the longer the chains of connection, the higher the complexity. Needs plasma to upkeep. Alright, so if we go here. Ooh. Stuff in the way. Wait. Okay, we can change things around. We probably don't need these protein pods, although I am kind of tempted to do something on the ceiling. Also, look at that. Wow. I guess we could put them in here, right? There's not really much to build here, although they're probably gonna be thirsty. Or no. I think they're connected. Oh, that one's not. Let's see, can I add this diva there? Cool. Let's just hope that they all count as connected as well. Look at them grow. Ooh. Not these stem cells. Hey, that one was busy. The hunter cells are so wild. Okay. Yeah, we're a little low on plasma. And on stem cells. We've been eating them. Okay. We're achieving complexity. Are you doing... They're connecting. Yes. But also, we are running out of plasma. Oh, well, complexity achieved. Maybe the next step is going to get us some plasma. Planting a neuron unlocks the ability to befriend neutral organisms. A contextual button will appear when hovering over neutral plants that can be befriended. Let's try it out. Find and switch on a light. Well, that's not a light. That's just an egg. We can't befriend that. Gain access to a source of stem cells. Gain bonus biomass and map intel. Where's this light? What do they mean when they say light? It's not in the amber, is it? There's a nutrient-rich cyst. There is stuff down there. So maybe we just send some cells down there to figure out what's happening there. Alright, good luck to all of you. We should use some food rations for our poor cells that are exploring so they don't starve. Don't get eaten! Okay. Ooh, is that a light? That looks like a light. That looks like a light to me. This plant can generate light if you ask nicely. A light. All right. Neat. Which means we can put more of these divas. Hold on. More of these divas. Just need to make sure they eat light. What happened there? Not enough mineral? Oh lord. We're gonna need to find mineral. Okay, well. We have more of these plants, so that's nice. And then we're just... Oh, there's mineral in there. There's mineral in there. Okay, okay, okay. We can do this. Oh, never mind. We can't afford a single thing. Can't even get grubbers. Well, these are gonna produce more plasma once they're alive. Yeah. Alright, let's just give them time to build up. And check back in once we've built more. Alright, there we go. We're thriving over here with all these stem cells. Number has increased to 50, which is nice. We're digging up these two things over there. And I believe we're ready for what I think is a necessary step, which is we gotta start making enzymes so that we can actually start making the plants, the berry grass, letting us expand further into the darkness with the feeder hubs and not depending on the small amount of stem cells that we can make through micro agaves in the sunlight. Or I guess this isn't sunlight, just the light. Alright, I think we can befriend these stem cells. Which are these? Look at this. Wait, where are they? I saw them earlier. There they are, progenitor cells. They used to be up here and pest us. I did build a little defense so that we could fight off the progenitor cells. I was worried they would eat all of our food, but now we seem to be fine. It does say that we feel a strange kinship with them. You feel a strange sense of familiarity near these cells. So, hold click to befriend. We can't afford. We need more complexity. All right. So I think we have the materials we need for the neurons. Let's see how much complexity we add with that. I don't want to overuse the DNA, because we're also going to need DNA to befriend these guys. 10 DNA though. Okay, so that's fine. Stem cell needed. I did also create a little garden here in the background. Just again to have more stem cells so that we can have a bigger supply of plasma. And if we ever go low on these proteins, which do sometimes go into minus, we can just do this, which will start to use some more plasma and relieve some pressure on the protein department. So it's an emergency switch. All right, I think now we can befriend the stem cells. What happens now? Hi, divas. Are they just part of our thing now? Well, now we're friends. I think this just spawns stem cells. Oh, we haven't been in here. Let's go. Let's explore. Although we could also just send our Lancet cells to explore in here, because they will live for longer. And they're a little faster. Hi, Lancet cells. What have you found? More treasures? I completely missed that. Well, luckily we do have the things ready. So we'll put you there. And then we'll put you there. And then we could make a little Crabalicious area. Grubber burrow for the shrimp lords. Look, there's a shrimp in there. Oh, there's a frozen little shrimp. Stem cell needed. Oh, yeah. Oh, can you do it? Can you do it? Nice. A sacrifice. Stem cell needed here now. Oh, you know what? There you go. And now we can gather these. Lovely. Okay, what do we need to befriend these guys? Just more complexity, which I do think we should be able to get. So it's more neuron time. Bloop, 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 bloop. Yeah, I like our little garden here. At first I felt like it wasn't gonna work, but I think I do believe that 3 hunters, or whatever these are called, feeders, I think they can feed 4 micro agaves at the same time. So I think that'll be fine. I think this is a good setup. So 2 berry grasses that feed the feeders, and then the 2 per berry grass. So it's like a little... I think that's cute. I think that's cute. All right, can I befriend you now? Hi, are we friends now? Gained visibility of other nomad egg clutches and +5 bonus to biomass. Nomad cells of this clutch no longer hunt our cells. Is that per clutch? Oh. Nice. Now we have only friends. This plant is happily spawning stem cells. Cool. Wait, so it's no longer spawning progenitor cells? It just spawns stem cells now? Aw. I wanted to be friends with... Did you guys just eat the progenitor cells? I mean, I guess they had it coming. I guess they had it coming. Alright, let's maybe... Aha! We can gather this stuff too. I'll build one here just to be sure. Look at all that DNA. I mean, okay, we did it though. We did it. We shouldn't be delaying any longer. But I'm so happy. This game seems even more complex than I originally thought. And the video's gone over 1 hour, which means nobody will click it. Yay! Love that for us. But you know what? I don't need everybody in the world to click this video because you clicked it. So thank you for watching. I think let's go back to the menu now. I love it though. Can I save this? It's probably not worth saving, but like, could I? Let's see. Save. We'll call it tutorial, I don't know, 7? Was it 7? Yay. There we go. Lovely. This game is great. All right. Thank you for viable. Nice. 3 stars. We did it, guys. We did it, gang. Making friends. Awesome. Well, let's start a new game. I'm just kidding. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed making it. I actually did not think that I would be here for 3 hours playing this game. And I really enjoyed it. So, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to do all of the things that you do when you've enjoyed a video, especially with this 1 hour plus one. I really appreciate if you could leave a comment, if you could give it a like, and also, if you can, if you have somebody in mind that might like this kind of game, make sure to recommend this video to a friend, because YouTube isn't going to. And of course, most importantly, this is not a sponsored video, but I would love for you to go into the description of this video and click on the link to the Steam page for Primordial Empire. Every game that I play on this channel, I always put the link in the description so you can check it out and see it for yourself. And if you really like these kinds of games, you're in luck, because I play a lot of colony management or city building type of games. And recently I've also been playing a lot of these cell-based games. Now, of course, this one is not like any of the Spore cell-based games that we've played before, but you can also check out those. I believe now we have Primordialis, we have Thrive, we have Strange Fruit, is that what it's called? And we have, oh, what's the other one? Adapt. And pathogenic. There's so many. Go check out all of the microcosm type games and go take a look at those. And you can also come say hi to me at twitch.tv/lulling, where I stream 5 times a week. All right, that's gonna be it from me. I hope that you have a wonderful one, and I hope that you continue to have a wonderful rest of your life. And yeah, check out the rest of my playthroughs. I didn't say, but I play Monday through Friday. Different types of games, and usually a new game on Tuesdays to check out new game. Okay, that's it. Bye. Remember to stay solidary. Bye-bye.